Hello, this is Annette Thomas, founder of The Digital Vibe, found at thedigitalvibe.com. Um, I really wanted to personally get out from behind the podcast, behind the mic, and personally thank all of you for taking the time to listen to my show. And I have been getting such an incredible feedback that I had to come from behind the mic and personally thank all of you for enjoying my show and downloading my show, listening to my show, sharing my show. And I personally wanted to say thank you because I know there's so many things that you could be doing, but you're taking the time to personally listen to my show to hear what I have to say. I mean, that's kind of really like, that's special, you know? And because I do really take a lot of time, a lot of work goes into doing the show, and it takes a lot of time to do it, and a lot of thought goes into it. So when I'm really, doing the show, I'm really sharing with you all of what I have to say about what I want to say. And as a matter of fact, if I were to give you a little bit of history and why I started the show and how it got started, I'm going to give you a little bit of an excerpt. I really kind of wanted to do a podcast some time ago, and I kind of backed off doing it because I was diverted by doing some other things. So I come back to this whole thing, and all of a sudden every piece is falling, into place. And I found that I had more energy doing it, and I had more to say doing it. I felt more like, okay, now is the time to do it and really, you know, do it, do it, just really do it. And I was just going with the flow, as they say. I mean, I was just doing it. And when I kept doing it and doing it, I just found myself, wow, I just really love it and enjoy it. And as an entrepreneur, I'm always looking out for opportunities to do things and to do new things. So I really wanted to do this and really do it up well. And when I looked, matter of fact, when I was searching for a name for my podcast, I did a search, right? And I did it on, I was doing a search, and I said, okay, what can I come up with? Because I know part of it was going to be digital, and I wanted to get something really, that has some emphasis to it. And then I did some searches, and it's like, wow, okay, I did one search and I got part of it, and then I said, okay. Then I stopped thinking. I said, okay, what's the other part of this thing? What else? And then, boom, the digital vibe. Because vibe is vibration. You're sending something out there, and you're doing it digitally. And so I came up with the digital vibe, and so it kind of stuck. And that's where it's at now. And the show, like I said, I mean, what's happening with the show is incredible. And to have it on a platform like Podbean has been great. And one of the reasons, another reason why I'm doing this is simply because of the fact that I get the opportunity to not only say thank you, but that I really do need your support to continue the show. And the main show is all about Annette. And as a matter of fact, we have some other shows that are coming out. So I really do need your support. And if you take a look at the website at thedigitalvibe.com, you'll see a list of the shows that are going to be coming out. And as a matter of fact, as early as next week. So this is May, I believe, 15th. So as early as next week, you're going to see some other shows coming on. So everything has been going so well that it's been, we can't keep up with it. So this is why I need your support, though, to really fund the show and to keep it going as long as it needs to keep going. And as long as you guys are out there listening, is as long as I'm going to do the show. So what we give you back in return is a gift, just, our way of saying thank you for taking the time to listen to our show. I don't know what the gifts are going to be yet, but believe me, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. So take a look at the site again at thedigitalvibe.com and look at the shows. Like I said, this is something new, and we're doing some new shows. So each show needs its support. So I would like you to take a look at that. But I just have to personally, like I said, get from behind the podcast, get from behind the mic, and express to you my personal thanks for taking the time to listen to a show that I never thought would get off like this. And it's one thing to do a show, but it's one thing to do something, and then you watch it take off. And but you know what? I've been practicing this thing for quite some time, so really now I get to see kind of the hard work pay off. So I thank you again for taking the time to listen to the show, for your support, and telling everybody that you know about the show. Don't forget to do that. I appreciate that as well. And I have fun doing this, so I hope you have fun, and it inspires you, and you get motivated by it, and you really enjoy it. Because believe you me, the digital vibe is my little personal way of saying that I love what I do and I love sharing it. So I thank you again for taking the time to check the show out. See ya.